What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Vols will kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out. zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try the right side. Hard running there. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gonna run it. It's Russell. Still on his feet at the 35. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Green. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Thomas. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more. Wide open spaces. Touchdown ball. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Green. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape, He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on fourth.
And the Volunteers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Green. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the run, it's Thomas. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Aguilar. Fires to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks in, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
To the ground with the back. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback gets the first down. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Finds his man. It's Blake. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Makes it past the marker. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He'll pitch it. Got the first down. Looking for more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Firing to the right, complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
Oh, God, you can't do that. You can't turn the football over. You've got a guaranteed field goal, tie game, late in the game. Man, those are going to be backbreakers, killers, whatever adjective you want to throw in there. Not bright.
Looking for a gap. It's Russell. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The Razorbacks get enough to move the chains.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Green. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They get to him as he throws.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Makes a grab on the shot. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Catch in the middle, it's Blake. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Hey, man, you want to make a statement defensively, make hits like that. You're going to start having these receivers think twice about running these routes. This defense came to play, and they are laying the wood.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He'll take it himself. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. Looks as if he's going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. Fourth down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Now adjusting. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for an open area to his left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Green. Buys a little extra time. Escapes the pressure going right. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. A run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but it still counts as a sack.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, in a second and forever situation, they hand it off, and they're able to get a big portion of yardage back now to at least give themselves an opportunity to convert this third down.
Third and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Not a chance. Missed it. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for the whole length of the game.
They'll try the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Third and long, and they don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.